What the hell am I doing? Yeah. So the principal will have a meeting. Let's go not for once a week. Once a week with teachers of each grade level to talk about the literature review and ways to help students. Okay. Other professionals will coach teachers as a team to find the important role of student progress in the classroom. So I think it might be good to say what those other professionals are, or who. Not what they are. We know they're human. So what type of professionals?
Wow, a lot. Like it could be like a speech therapist.
Okay, good.
That's a lot. I don't even know half of them. I see different people.
That's okay. You don't need to say them by name. Other professionals. Let's make this so other professionals such as speech therapy. Let me see. How the hell do you?
No, not speech therapist. No. A reading specialist.
Okay.
Mostly a reading specialist. A reading specialist or specialist or
specialist. Let me see. Did I spell that right? No.
Just a reading specialist.
I learned to spell.
Reading specialist.
Sorry. Thank God
for
spell check. That's just reading. So what? Anybody else besides a reading specialist?
A special ed educator.
Could you be a little more specific?
A special educator, like IEP coordinator.
What does IET stand for?
The IEP coordinator.
Right. What does IET stand for?
No, IEP.
IEP. What does IEP stand for?
Hold on.
All right.
I have it in my notes.
Coordinator. Yeah, because I'm wondering if we might be able to use that down the road. I kind of like to use the full words, and oops, I think there's too much space there. I always think it looks impressive, and IEP coordinator.
Individualize.
Coach teaches as a team. Okay. How long does this need to be? How many pages?
Almost 2 pages.
That's the length that the professor wants it. Almost 2 pages.
Yeah.
The professor actually said almost 2 pages.
Yeah. How long he was like? Not more than 3. About 2 pages. I said, okay.
Okay, good. So maybe we should. So what did you say IEP stands for? What? What did you say IEP stands for?
Individualized.
Okay. Individualized. Let me see, am I spelling that? Z-D. Go ahead.
Visualized.
What's the E stand for?
Educational plan.
Educational. What was that P? Educate what? I didn't hear the last part. Say that again.
Educational plan.
Individualized educational plan. Okay. Yeah, PLAN. Let's capitalize coordinator because it'll look cooler. IEP and then IEP. So let's put this in brackets real quick, and I think that'll work. So that'll make us look smart. Let me see. So, and IEP, individualized educational plan coordinator, who will coach teachers as a team to find the important role of student progress and to find the important role. To find. I think we need a different word besides.
Well, this reading specialist or these IEP coordinators, they were shown them different assessment to work with the kids.
Yeah. Let's see, coach students, teachers as a team. Let's make this instead of as a team in a team setting. SETTING. Let's make that instead of to find, to recognize, to NIZE. All of student progress. To recognize the important role. I think we don't really want to say the important role of student progress. Recognize. I would say instead of the important role, because I think that would be a different type of sentence, to recognize student progress. I would say, to recognize student progress. I think that'll work, setting to recognize student progress. Let's see. And then, let me see, as time goes by, principals frequently learn to welcome and value the support of the team. I don't think we want to do this as time goes by. You definitely don't want to do as time goes by, because I think this is like a factual type of situation where you don't really have time to wait, because it's almost like principals. I'm trying to.
I was thinking real quick.
What?
The reading IEP coordinator, they were showing them different assessment to help the kids with the literacy.
That's what the sentence says, I think. So other professionals such as reading specialists. Oh, wait. You only have one. Oh, wait. So such as reading specialists and an IEP, individualized educational plan coordinator, who will. Well, actually, let's get rid of who. Will coach teachers in a team setting. In a team setting to recognize student progress in the classroom. I think it should be good during their staff development. So during, who's there? During teachers' staff development, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teacher development.
During teachers.
Professional development.
Teachers. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think professional sounds better than staff. PROFESSIO, professional. So during teachers' professional development, let's make that workshops. Workshops. Teachers will share best practices about what works for them in teaching class and how they can improve student literature. Teaching. Let's get rid of class. You don't really, because we know they're teaching in class. Let's see. So during teachers' professional development workshops, teachers will share best practices about what works for them in teaching and how they can improve students' literature. Okay, good. I think that should be good. Review our craft. Why do you have review our craft? You see that?
Oh, delete that. No, I don't want that.
Why did you put that, though? It sounds kind of interesting.
It's, like arts and crafts, doing different things.
Okay. Teachers will have.
I was gonna write it, then I deleted it. I was like, huh.
Okay. Teachers will have different aspects of lessons. And then let's make, instead of which will bring, that will bring. Oops. THAT. That will require. Oops. Oh, I thought I saw a blue line pop up. Now let me just get rid of that real quick. Require time and patience for students. Wait. So teachers will have different aspects of lessons. So right here you need to go into detail. So yeah, I think a lot of this stuff that you're doing, it just needs more detail. So teachers will, if you can get comfortable with detail, I think you'll have this stuff mastered. So teachers will have different aspects of lessons that will require time and patience. So what kind of aspects, according to textbooks?
What kind of aspect?
Yeah, so like, well, what different aspects will teachers have?
Like they will use different assessment, like oral boards. They will use graphic organizer. They will use different like topic sentence. Just
So how do we put that in a sentence, though, that your professor will approve of?
So hold on. So teacher will use different aspects of lessons that will require time and patience for students to improve.
Yeah, because I think you're covering a lot of information here, because teachers will have different aspects of lessons, right? So I think you could actually break the aspects. That could be something. So what aspects, and then what type of lessons, and then that will require time and patience. So why does it require time and patience? So the time and patience, it looks like it focuses more on like the individual student instead of a classroom setting. So since students don't all learn at the same rate, but then what aspects, of what lessons will they apply to different students, since students don't all learn at the same rate? You know what I mean?
Okay, like teamwork, aspects of like teamwork, like work together.
Oh, wait. So right, so it's so teachers. So who's doing what though? So who's doing teamwork, and who's assigning teamwork?
Oh, teachers are assigning students teamwork.
Why?
They like it's a group. Like they always do groups. I don't know. Like
How many groups of how many?
Five or the max six.
So does it
Five.
right? Does it matter the reading level that each student is placed in, or it just?
Yeah. So what they do is they do different reading level.
Who will do who? So who's they will do different? Who is they? You said they will do.
Have the advanced reading level together, the lower reading level together.
Wait, say that again.
Oh, like the different aspect is to deliver class that helps students to learn effectively. That's their aspect. To help the kids learn different, like effectively, so they're learning different things. So what they do is for every subject, not just for literacy, for every subject, the teachers will have. Sometimes she will mix it up with the lower level with the advanced, so they can learn. But mostly they have it together, like the advanced kids with the advanced kids, the lower level with the lower level.
So, the way you explain that, though, it seems like you've actually witnessed a teacher do that.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm wondering if you should state it that way. Say, maybe even say, I have witnessed a teacher, construct.
Say I'm not too sure. That's why I kept it.
Okay. Sorry. Maybe you can say, after witnessing teachers construct, you know. So right, so maybe you could say, oops, I think I gotta add an apostrophe there. Right. So teachers will have different aspects. So what if you start here? Because I think this thing needs to be a little longer anyway. I don't know, does it?
Yeah.
Does it need to be a little longer? Let me see. I just want to check real quick if you have two full pages. Almost. Maybe we can just go into 3 real quick, and I think we should be able to. And so yeah. So where the hell were we? Right. So after maybe we could. So here, you see where I'm like we have teachers will have different aspects of lessons. Oh, what if you say AFT after? Let me see. Witnessing. Am I spelling that correctly? After witnessing teachers, make this lowercase t, and after witnessing teachers, oh crap. Well, let's see. What the hell? Okay. Oh, and let's see. I went out again. Damn it. Let me see. After witnessing teachers, construct. After witnessing teachers, construct different aspects of lessons that will focus on G-R-O, oops, G-R-O-U-P, group. After witnessing, or maybe while witnessing. Teachers, oh, you know, I don't like that. Let's get rid of that. Now that I look at it. Teachers, so let's put that, you know, teachers construct different aspects of lessons that will focus on group projects, where students are, you know, let's get rid of group here and say on projects where students are, what the hell? G-R-O-U grouped in T-O, similar reading levels. Okay, let's go back here. La 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 la. Hold on, let me see how many minutes do I have. I should be up, damn it. Oh, there we are. 9 snap. What if it kicked us out? Let me see. Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, I wonder if it kicked. Wonder if it ended the meeting. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I'm wondering if it ended. What the hell? Share. Am I sharing? Let me see. Am I sharing? Okay. I wonder if it kicked us out because it's supposed to only be an hour.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see. So teachers construct different aspects of lessons that will focus on projects where students are grouped into similar reading levels. Let me see. So teachers construct different aspects of lessons that will focus on projects where students are grouped into similar reading levels. Right, and then required time and patience. Improve. What if you say what if you say assessments? Let me see, like assessment has shown that some SOME students require time and patience, and we'll get rid of to improve time and patience. What if you say to acquire different levels? So assessment has shown that, why the hell do I have that some students require, actually, that students require different levels, DIFFERE, in different levels of time. Let's see, so assessment has shown that students require different levels of time and patience to improve. See that? Right, according to the textbook stated. So, so that's good. So, what's the name of the textbook? What's the name of the textbook? Oh boy. Oh. Pedagogical. Okay, we're waiting for the textbook. Oh yeah, so according to the textbook, choose to organize them in any number of ways, but the most common is to first organize them by topic and subtopic, and then in chronological order with each.
Rating literature review.
What the hell am I doing? RATING. Oops.
Yeah, writing.
Oh, writing. I thought you said rating. Let's see, what the hell? Oops. Damn it. I think I'd be better at this crap than this. Writing. That's it?
Yeah.
Just, that's the topic? The name? That's
Literature review.
Literature
review.
What? So,
literature review.
Writing literature review?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, so who's the author?
I put it down on the bottom.
Yeah, you have to, come on, we've been through this a million times. You have to introduce the title and the author's full name before you can do anything, before you can talk about them.
But if I do it on the bottom?
No, that's not the way you do it. Before you talk about the author, you have to introduce them. So it's like if you go into a meeting and you go into class and your professor invites someone to speak, you think the person's going to just start speaking and then the professor's going to say who the person is at the end of the meeting?
Maybe. No.
Right. So this is why you want to say what the title is and then the author's name. What's the author's name? Why are you holding out? Just tell me the damn author. Huh?
It's on the bottom. Oh my God. It's right there.
Yeah, give me the author's name.
You're gonna make me read.
Well, you're making me read.
No, you
What?
Galvin and Galvin. Galvin. Oh, they both have the same last name they both have.
So, what's the first name?
So the name Jose Galvin and Melissa Galvin.
So, how do you spell Jose? Why are you making my life very difficult now?
No, it's Jose.
Last name?
Then do capital L, a period.
Okay.
Then Galvin.
Spell it.
Galvan.
And the next person's name?
Melissa. Melisa. Then capital C, period.
And?
And the same last name, Galvin.
Galvin. Okay. Written by Galvin. Okay. The AU authors. Boy, it's like pulling teeth. State that. So, what page was that? You remember what page you got that from? Right, page 27. No, page 44. So is that the beginning of the sentence? Choose to organize them in any number of ways.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of the sentence? Page 44. Oh my God, it's like pulling teeth with you. Man, this stuff's not that difficult. Page 44, choose to organize them in any number of ways, but the most common practice is to first organize them by topic and subtopic, and then by chronological order within each topic.
Oh, it said you may choose. I didn't put you may. I didn't like you may, so I just put you choose.
No, you're not stating this though. It's the authors who are stating this, so it doesn't matter. So you can do that. So it's because you're saying the authors state this. You may choose to organize them in any number of ways, but the most common practice. So what are they organizing? When you say organize, when the author says organize them, what's being organized?
Like groups, critical, catalog, collage.
Let's go back. Let's quickly go back to.
Like what about?
Hey, you see where you cited the authors at the bottom. So you see, I'm going to change that. So you don't need this. You don't need the Just put Galvin, comma Galvin. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of the C and then replace that with a comma. And then I'm going to get rid of, so back that up. And then I think that's enough space. If that is that, let me just backspace. No, so space. So then comma after Galvin. And then, right, so then we need to move that comma. You don't want the comma to be right on top of the P, then after the year. And then, right, so a period after the P. So you see what changes I made?
Yeah.
Okay. So try and do it like that. Teachers will have varieties of graphic organized. Teachers, right? So teachers will have. So let's make this several varieties. Several varieties of graphic org. Say that again.
But like, have like collages. After graphic organizing collages.
And a list of vocabulary terms to help the students with their literature and writing skills. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. Let's go back up to that. Different levels. You may choose, right? Right, so I'm thinking maybe right behind this we'll have several varieties of graphic organizers. And yeah, maybe you can put it in this sentence. And a list of vocabulary terms. So, maybe you can make it the next sentence. So what if you say in addition, I think, am I spelling addition correctly? In addition, oops, no. Let me see, am I good? In addition, teachers will use, so what was that you said? Teachers will use
collages.
That's it.
Order books.
What the hell? Why the hell that damn thing move like that? I just finished collages. Collages. What else?
Articles.
You mean newspaper articles or magazine articles?
Doesn't matter. Newspaper, magazine articles.
News. P-A-P. Paper. And
they will use more hands-on. They will like look up their own little.
Oops. The hell. Magazine.
And they do art projects too.
Newspaper and magazine articles. Right. Along. So how does art projects help with reading?
Oh my god. I did something with them. I did years ago. Did I tell you?
Not really. Alright. Oh, what the hell did I just wrote? Projects.
Art projects is they cut up a paper from a magazine and they will cut up different words from the magazine.
Okay, good.
And their own essays.
Oops.